I traded this $40 account into $1,000 in one trading week. What is up, beautiful traders? How you guys doing? I am doing absolutely lovely, and I know you clicked on this video because you either have a small trading account, you've been trying to grow your trading accounts, you've been blowing your small trading accounts, or you're just not satisfied with the profits that you're making on your current trading account, and you begin to ask yourself that, is trading really worth it? In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to grow your small trading accounts step by step. But before we get into all that good stuff, if you're new to the channel, welcome. We trade Nasdaq over here. If you're returning, welcome back. You know what's up. Don't forget to hit the like button, turn your post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. You feel me? Because when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a lit giveaway. I'll be finding 10 different accounts and giving 10 different people free mentorship. So make sure you're always consistent with the videos. You're always subscribing. You're always subscribing. You're already subscribed. You're liking, sharing, and with your post notifications turned on. You know what I'm saying? Just for a little background of the story, right? Currently, I prefer trading larger accounts, more like prop firm accounts, right? Because obviously, if you have a good strategy that you have tested over and over again, you just want it to play out and give you more returns than, trading to make $40. You want your skill to give you more returns, right? So it doesn't mean that I cannot trade smaller accounts, because as a trader, it doesn't matter what chart I give you or what account I give you. If you're a good trader, you should be able to trade any account, any chart, anything related to trading. So long it's a chart and you understand the chart, you can read candlesticks, you should be able to trade it, right? When I started trading, I did not start by trading $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 accounts. I did start by trading $5 accounts, $15 accounts, and I did most of this on Deriv platforms. Deriv does give traders with small trading accounts an opportunity to make more by not risking a lot or not having to deposit a lot of money, because they have really the lowest spreads of all times when you're trading all those volatilities, all those boom and crash and all of that stuff. So that's one thing to consider. $40, $41 in the account, and then I was like, cool, let's just play around with this thing for all time's sake. I did take a trade on volatility 101s and absolutely managed to flip that from $41 into $113. And for those of you who are following me on Instagram, you did see I posted that a couple of times. And if you're not following me, this is my username. Make sure you do follow me. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up taking the account from $40 to $113 to $150, $200, $300, $350, and all of that good stuff until we ended up being $1,000. Now, with a $1,000 account, I can't really call it a small trading account. Personally, because I know I can flip that with Nasdaq to, any amount that I actually want to, right? It just now takes time, like waiting for setups and all of that good stuff. So these are the only 4 things you need to grow your small trading account: the trend, waiting for a confirmation or a rejection, removing greed, and respecting your stop loss. So now let's start by talking about the trend. A lot of traders are always telling you guys that the trend is your friend, and they're absolutely right. Each and every good trader is friends with the trend, but it's not every trend that you're just going to take. I know a lot of traders like to go on smaller time frames to trade small account. Time frames that actually work in trading are not smaller time frames. Yes, smaller time frames are absolutely good. I personally trade Nasdaq on 15 minutes, 5-minute time frame, because I'll be trading the NYSE open, and I know at a certain time there's going to be movement in the market, but you can't just open a random chart and go on 5-minute time frame on a random day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and expect the market to just move like that. The trend is your friend, but the trend on a larger time frame, there is a low chance for your small account to be able to hold the drawdown that will happen on the 4-hour time frame before it blows and then moves in your direction, than just going to wait for the 4-hour candle to close and reject and do all that good stuff for you now to find an entry, right? So that's just a simple thing. The trend is your friend, and you always want to be friends with the higher time frame trends. That's clear, right? Now, the second thing is waiting for confirmation. It's absolutely important for you to always wait for confirmation and rejection signals when you are trading a small account. Trying to go in with those sniper entries when you have a small account can be really costly. And that's how a lot of people blow off their accounts, right? So what is a confirmation or a rejection entry, right? So you have analyzed your chart. Let's say you're using support and resistance, right? You wait for the market to come into your zone. And then at that zone, don't wait for the market to reject at that particular zone that you're on or to confirm the direction of the trend, right? So you can't just say, yes, I'm waiting for the market to come to this specific trend line. And when it comes to this trend line, because I'm on an uptrend on the higher time frame, I'm going to buy. Hello, you will buy and the market will sell nicely. So you always have to wait for a confirmation or a rejection candle. For confirmations and rejections, I would suggest that someone just understand price action, understand your candlesticks. Most of the ones that I like to use are the pin bar candle and the shooting star candle, bullish and bearish engulfing. These four for me are absolutely ideal when I'm looking at a support and a resistance zone for a confirmation or a rejection. So you already understand how these candlesticks work, right? The bullish engulfing, if it's already telling you it's going in the direction of that trend. The buyers will be stepping in, and then it is a confirmation candle. Now, the third thing that you want to not do is be greedy. Absolutely obliterate greed. You don't want to grow your $40 account into $1,000 overnight. That's not realistic. That is risky. And I know they say no risk, no Dubai, but then what's the point of keep funding and blowing your account by trying to take risks than just, doing it the proper way and actually having the account grow? And let's say you analyze your chart. So you've already identified the trend. You have had the confirmation candlestick, and then your entry point is after the confirmation candlestick has closed and you have entered the trade, right? So the next point of resistance or support will have to be your take profit, because that is a small account. Now, the only time you are going to then hold on to the trade is when you see a lot of momentum in favor of the trend. That's when you can hold on to it, because a lot of times what happens is the market gets to a point of resistance or support, and then it tries and pulls back a little bit. And then some of these pullbacks, they're going to be reversals, and you don't know that, right? So when you have a small account, you want to always target the immediate resistance or support level to take your profits, right? A lot of people, after you've gotten a good sniper entry and the market goes up and then it's just doing a little bit of pull down, a lot of people cannot handle that. They're now scared, you're now shaking in your boots. You want to close the account, you want to close the trade and all that stuff, right? You always want to target the most immediate support or resistance zone on the particular chart that you'll be trading, right? Now, the last but not least thing that is very important, I'm actually going to say this last because that's the most important, is stop loss. Always respect your stop loss. If you put a stop loss, you have put it for a reason. There is no reason for you to shift it or to say, okay, it's just $10. I can afford to lose $10. Let me just hold on a little more and the market might go back in my direction. That's not how to trade. So when you put a stop loss, you're always going to. So we said we identify the trend, you identify your confirmation, the rejection or the confirmation candles, and then your stop loss is going to go right underneath these candlesticks, right? Your stop loss is going to go right underneath your rejection or your confirmation candle. So now if the market is coming down to that zone, it is going to hit your stop loss, and that is fine. You will let the market hit your stop loss because it's not every day in trading that you actually take profits. It's not every setup that you're going to take profit. A profitable trade that I took today doesn't guarantee the profitable trade that I'm going to take tomorrow. Just because I took a loss today doesn't mean I'm going to take a loss tomorrow, right? So you should understand that concept to allow your accounts, to allow your trades to play out. So what am I saying? You place your stop loss right underneath the confirmation candles, and then if in the case that the stop loss is getting hit, let it get hit. Do not shift your stop loss inside or outside. Always target the next resistance zone and put the stop loss right below and leave the stop loss. Respect your stop loss at all costs. There is no reason for you to disrespect your stop loss. So just to go over the four things that I said, the trend is your friend. You always want for confirmation or a rejection. You always want to not be greedy. You always want to respect the stop loss. Now, if you do these four things, you're actually going to be able to grow grow your small account little by little. But if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the like button, turn your post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. You feel me? With that, it's been Chino, and I'm out. Peace.